This is the TECKIN Outdoor Smart Dimmer Plug. Let's take it out of the box. In the box we get an instruction manual, and here of course is the smart dimmer itself. Very simple device. This plugs into an electrical outlet. Here's the box, and over here is an outlet. And this will control the brightness of the lights that you plug into here. It has a rubber plug on there for when you're not using it. It is IP44 rated. You don't want to keep it out in the rain, but if it does get rained on, it shouldn't be a problem. There's also a manual button here for you to turn it on and off, and that's just an indicator light to let you know if it is on or off. Now this is a smart outlet, so it's controlled via your phone or your tablet, and it's going to be using the most commonly available app for that, which means the best support. It uses the Smart Life app. So just get your device and go ahead to your Play Store or App Store and download and install that app, and then you can go ahead and set this up. So here is the Smart Life app. I already have a bunch of stuff in here. We're just going to go ahead and click the plus to add, and we're going to add a socket. So now it says select the 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi network and enter the password. So let me adjust all the settings here for that. And now what we do is reset the device by holding the button on it for 5 seconds until the light blinks. So now that should start blinking. There we are. We've confirmed it's rapidly blinking. We'll hit next, and we're just going to let it run through its own setup. Okay, now it asks for a name. I'm going to call it Patio Lights. And we're going to go ahead and hit save and done. And it's going to repopulate over here. And now it says power off. If I hit that, you should hear a click and another click. Excellent. So now I'm going to go ahead and plug something into that, and that's going to be a set of, well, patio lights. So here's just one of them here, and of course I'm going to give you a full demonstration of this and what it would look like. If I hit the power thing in the app, it turns on and they fade on, which is really nice. Now, as stated earlier, this is a dimmer, so you have a brightness control over here. You can hit that, and we could run that down to much lower, and I can raise that up just right in the app there, up and down, way down, to the point where it actually goes out. You can even have it, you know, even just that dim if you want, just barely glowing. So that's just one option that you can do, and that really is the main function of it. But there are other things also. You can set a schedule here, and what the schedule will allow you to do is to set the lights come on every, let's say, Tuesday at 7 p.m. and shut off that same Tuesday at 9 p.m. if you have a Tuesday night barbecue or something like that, or Friday night barbecue, you pick. You know, you can do that and set that all up and make it look lived in, and, you know, even if it's not anything like that. This dimmer will work with different types of bulbs, and that's why under the settings you can select your type of lamp, and these happen to be incandescent, so we'll choose that. If you have dimmable LEDs or dimmable CFLs, then it can also work with that. This could also just be a table lamp, whatever you want. And what it's saying here is the minimum brightness of the dimmer. If you have a dimmer in your home, on any type of light that you have, you'll notice that at the lowest setting, if you turn it on just to that, a lot of times the light will not light. So this sets the threshold of the minimum that it needs in order for it to light. And as you saw earlier, when I ran the brightness way, way down, it was just barely a hint of being actually on. So that probably would not be the minimum brightness. It would have to be brighter than that to actually get the set to come on, because there's sort of a surge that's needed to get everything to come on. You'll experiment with that and figure that out. And that's really it. You can go on your phone or on your tablet and turn these things on and off all day. Just like that. You can turn it off, you can turn it on, and you see it fades on and off. And by the way, this will handle up to 350 watts. But of course, there's more. This is also voice controllable via an Amazon Alexa or Amazon Echo or Google Home Assistant. I happen to have an Alexa, so we'll get that, and set that up, and I'll show you how that works. Now what I can tell you is with an Amazon Echo such as this, I had to do nothing more as far as setup goes. That's as easy as it gets. It sees it automatically, it sets it up, and now you can adjust your brightness and all that. And as far as the Amazon Echo is concerned, there was no further setup. That is because, of course, I do have other smart outlets already set up. If you do not have any other smart outlets in your home, then chances are you will need to enable that skill within the Alexa app, and that way it will go ahead and set that up for you in much the same way. But there's virtually no further setup to do. All I have to do is ask, Alexa, turn on the patio lights.
Okay.
Alexa, turn off the patio lights.
Okay.
It doesn't get easier than that. And now the really fun part, of course, so you can actually see what this looks like. Alexa, turn on the patio lights.
Okay.
Well, that's pretty nifty right there. Alexa, set the patio lights to 50%.
Okay.
And you can see how they dim down just like that. Alexa, set the patio lights to 25%.
Okay.
And they go much lower. You can see they're really just barely glowing. We could probably hit 20%, maybe even a bit less, so let's shoot for 20. Alexa, set the patio lights to 20%.
Okay.
You can see how they've dimmed down even further. Now this may be beyond the threshold of these lights, so what we do is turn them on and off, and then we can find out. Alexa, turn off the patio lights.
Okay.
Alexa, turn on the patio lights.
Okay.
Oh, okay, they still did come on, so you can dim it down to something of this brightness if you wanted. I don't think these particular bulbs are really that useful at this brightness unless you just wanted to see little things glowing. But at 20% this works, so you know that your minimum threshold would be 20%. Maybe you could get away with 15, but you kind of get the idea how that goes. And, if you need it brighter, Alexa, set the patio lights to 100%.
Okay.
And just like that, they brighten up. Alexa, set the patio lights to 20%.
Okay.
Just simple like that, and it just works. So the TECKIN Outdoor Smart Dimmer Plug works fantastic. Again, this does not need to be used outside. You can use this inside for a table lamp or something like that. It can dim as long as you have a dimmable LED or CFL. It can dim those as well. You just set the appropriate bulb type within the app and it'll handle the rest. And this will handle up to 350 watts. You cannot beat the absolute simplicity of the setup. It was really, for all intents and purposes, too easy. Which is great, because that's what we need in this crazy life we have now with teleconferencing and all kinds of other craziness in the world. We need simplicity, and it doesn't get easier than that. It just picks up automatically. If you have a voice assistant, I'm sure for a Google Home, it will work in much the same fashion without any further setup. It just plain works. And there you go. And now you can enjoy some nice ambiance wherever you are, indoors or out, with the TECKIN Smart Outdoor Dimmer Plug. If you'd like to purchase this item, I'll leave a link in the video description where you can find it available for sale on Amazon. Thanks for watching. Make sure you click like, make sure you click subscribe, and take care. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.